The US General 32-inch canary yellow budget friendly 5-drawer roll cart. Let's open this up. So top of the box, looks like it has plenty of space. First thing we see is a tablet. We have a dial indicator. We got a spider up here for some reason. Looks like I see a temp gun. Let's take a look at this. Whoa, it's 90 degrees in here today. See a little handy snap-on flashlight. Got a snap-on mallet. It looks like a Husky all-in-one screwdriver. These things are nice. Nice to have, very handy. Alright, let's open up another drawer. In this drawer, the technician has like a crescent wrench, wire strippers, some Nipex pliers, looks like some vice grip pliers. Over there in this corner, there's a pair of snap-on cutters. One thing about this box that I can say that I don't think I like is, look down there, you see how much more space is left before this drawer comes out all the way, and it stops right there. So we have, see if I can do this with one hand. So I have about 14 inches with the drawer all the way extended. I have roughly 3 inches that's not coming out. So see these shears kind of up in there, but that's just my opinion. Let's close this drawer. Open up another drawer. So at the bottom of these drawers, they have like a latch. Hopefully I get a good visual of that. So these latch, you have to move it to the side, then pull the drawer out. So this next drawer, it's a drawer full of Allen sockets, I'm sorry. Looks like somebody went and bought everything Harbor Freight had as far as Allen sockets. Nice setup. See metric half-inch drive, standard half-inch drive. I see 3/8 metric 3/8 drive, standard 3/8 drive. Then we have the long reach Allen socket set, metric and standard. So these sets go from, what do we have, 5/32 all the way to a 3/8 for the standard. And then a metric that has $3 all the way to 10mm. That's a good set. Let's close this drawer. So I talked about those latches a second ago. So every time you close the drawer, it's locked. So each time you open up the drawer, you got to move the latch. Let's go to another drawer, find a latch. So in this drawer, this technician has some ratchets. Got a long 1/2-inch drive ratchet, extra long 3/8 drive ratchet, your standard 3/8 drive ratchet. But again, you got that 3 inches down there that the tool has to go down below to get inside the drawer. So this ratchet is, let me get a better view. This ratchet is like the whole length of the drawer. So each time you get it out, you got to be careful because you don't want to scratch your paint. This is a nice yellow toolbox. So we have a 3/8 impact. The electric 14.4 volt. We have, what's this? The long neck 3/8 drive. This is the new heavy duty ratchet that Snap-on just released not too long ago. I have a review coming up on this one pretty soon. Alright, let's close this drawer. Open up another drawer. Sorry about the noise, guys. I'm in the middle of work. These guys around me still working, so I'm doing the best I can as far as the noise cancellation. So this drawer we have is like the sockets, the socket set. We got our, what's this, metric in black, the standard in red. Our metric set, we have 8mm all the way to, I think that's a 19mm. Put that in the camera. Our standard set, looks like I'm on a hill here. Standard set is, what we got? We got a 3/16 all the way to, and that's probably 3/4, I'm gonna guess. Oh, 7/8. Oh, okay. Good set. I have a Tectine set in here. Let's see what they are. That's a case. That's a case for you. It says metric 1/2-inch deep sockets. We'll look at them if I can get them open. I'm gonna have to be a little aggressive. Okay. So we got a set in here that goes from 11mm all the way to 32mm. And they skipped a few sizes. But that's okay though, because you don't need every size. It's probably been a good idea to have a 10mm. Start with a 10mm. That's all right. Let's take a look at this Blue Point set here. It's a nice set to have for on the go. Maybe a set that you can keep inside your car, your truck. 1/4-inch drive set of Allen sockets, screwdriver bits, Phillips, Torx, a few extensions, a swivel. You got a 1/4-inch drive set of metric and standard from 4mm all the way to 14mm. We got a 1/4-inch drive, 1/4-inch all the way to 9/16. Got a breakover bar, a ratchet, 6-inch extension, 1/4-inch drive spinner. And that's a pretty nice set. It's a Blue Point. Let's get out of this drawer. And Here, this technician, he has his wrenches, ratchet wrenches. We got a standard 3/8 all the way to 3/4 snap on. You have a metric set, 10 millimeter. See if we can get that in there. 10 millimeter all the way to 19 millimeter. Got a Makita drill. Got a mini torch. I'm gonna say, I know this is snap on. Yeah, snap on. This thing comes in handy, especially when you're working with shrink sleeving or shrink tubing. Some of you may call it. Close that down. See what's under the bottom. Looks like this technician has a set of knee pads, some gloves. I see a pry bar and a face shield. I guess it's where he keeps his PPE or your personal protection equipment. This is probably just a quick video of the US.general 5-drawer canary yellow budget friendly roll part. This is a great part for a mechanic that's on the go. They has to move from station to station or bay to bay, whatever you want to call it. You have a part like this, you can easily decide, okay, maybe I need metric today, maybe I need standard today, or whatever you need to put in here. Most carts I see, they're not really as organized as this one, but I think you get the point. There you have it. US.general canary yellow.